Amy Jo Johnson just put out a tweet, and oh my gosh, people definitely have opinions. All right, let's talk about it. Earlier today, Amy Jo Johnson, the original Pink Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, aka Kimberly Hart, put out a tweet saying that, well, people need to stop saying she turned it down for money. And she's referencing the 30th anniversary reunion. She said maybe she didn't want to wear spandex and maybe she wanted to go to New Zealand for a month. Basically, she had her reasons and mentioned that her and JDF both turned down the 30th reunion for their own reasons. And of course, the reunion was filmed prior to Jason David Frank's death in November. Starting at the beginning, we got an inkling that we were even going to get something kind of around the summertime. And then Hasbro dropped, David Yost and Walter Jones basically debuting. They were on the set of the 30th reunion, that we were getting something. And then later that day, we got a full cast picture, and we got, Karen Ashley, Johnny Young Bosch, we got Steve Cardenas, we got David Yost, we got Walter Jones. But the biggest one that we seem to be noticing that was missing was, Austin St. John as the Red Ranger. Of course, Jason David Frank, but we knew he wasn't going to be it prior to his death. And then Amy Jo Johnson wasn't there, who is obviously Kimberly, the original Pink Ranger. And we see, Catherine Sutherland there, who's going to be taking her place as the Pink Ranger. As we know, we're not getting all the original cast members. Austin St. John is not there because of, obviously, reasons. Jason David Frank had churned it down and said that he was going to focus on Legend of the White Dragon. And then, unfortunately, he passed away in November. We still don't know if there's going to be any mention of Jason David Frank in the 30th reunion, but we're all kind of expecting some sort of tribute. But Amy Jo Johnson was just kind of there like, well, where's Amy Jo Johnson, And she had put out a tweet basically saying that she didn't like what they offered, so she turned it down. And immediately everyone was like, she asked for more money and they said no. And there was two sides of people. There was people that saying, why didn't Hasbro pay her more? They should have made it more enticing for her to return. And then there were other people that are saying like, okay, she turned it down. That's just kind of what it is. And then, it kind of evolved in kind of a toxic way. But the biggest thing that came out of it was like, this tweet went like viral and beyond the Power Rangers fandom. I remember seeing it on TMZ. I remember seeing it on People. It was on news sites, and Amy Jo Johnson denies she's coming back to the 30th anniversary because she wasn't offered enough money. I have not spoken to Amy Jo Johnson. I know she's been at some cons recently. I've not heard anybody asking her questions. I did hear someone say that she had a family vacation at that time and didn't want to reschedule. And the part wasn't worth it or something like that. She's also recently been directing a lot of episodes of Superman and Lois, the CW show that's currently on. And I think that's been more her focus lately, has been directing and producing and writing. And that actually has been her focus for a while. She hasn't necessarily acted in anything substantial in a long time. She's been in several different series and stuff like Felicity. There was like Flash Forward or I don't remember. It was many years ago. But, but her recently has been behind the camera, and she's been making headway there. Personally, I think what they offered her wasn't about money. I think she wanted the opportunity to probably direct the special or even have a hand in writing it. There are some people saying that she wanted to do David Yost's script that he currently has on his Twitter right now, that he was shopping around before this reunion kind of came into existence. I don't know. I just don't know what to think about the fandom's response, because the fandom response is, very mixed. And my reaction is, we're not owed anything. And the fact that we're getting a 30th anniversary reunion special to begin with is amazing. Like, we're getting something that we didn't think would ever happen. We're getting a look back into what is going on with these characters, and it's just a little window, and it's nice, and it didn't need to be done for us. Of course, they're marketing us. Like, we got the helmets, we got a lot of Mighty Morphin stuff coming out. But you know what? I'm totally stoked for it. I'm happy Catherine Sutherland's there. I liked Kat as the Pink Ranger. I thought she was very cool. I liked her as Pink Zeo and Turbo as well. Of course, it would have been great to have Amy Jo Johnson. She has not been with the franchise since Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, where she kind of made her little Kimberly debut, or not debut because she had been turned evil before, but she turned evil in Turbo Power Rangers movie for a second. It was kind of an interesting little way to see her. The only thing I would have thought was cool is that they had made like dark versions of the Pink Ranger and the Red Ranger suit when Austin St. John and Amy Jo Johnson both were evil during Turbo. But that's just me like fanning out and not necessarily being picky or anything like that. But I mean, I really just think that if she didn't want to come back, she didn't want to come back. There's not much we can do for it. I would have liked to see her back. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. But that's kind of what it is. As far as her tweets are definitely soliciting discussion. So I can say that her putting out the tweets is very interesting. But you know what? She's speaking her mind, and that's great. People need to stand up for themselves and say the things that they want to say because they're feeling it, and I get it. So she basically is asking everybody, please stop saying because it's money, because it's not because it's money. Whether that's true, I don't know. That's she knows. Hasbro knows. Like I said, I think it's because she wanted to be more in control behind the camera, like directing or writing some of the stuff. Maybe that's what she wanted, and she didn't. They're already set there. I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. What did you guys think of the tweet when she released it? What do you think about her not being in the anniversary special? What do you think about, are you still psyched about the anniversary special? I am. I mean, I'm happy that we're getting one just at all. Like, I'm just happy we're getting one. So let me know what you guys think. Again, remember, here at the Legacy of Nerd, we have been doing amazing things recently. Of course, we are covering Once and Always. We have been covering Cosmic Fury. We have been doing interviews. Recently interviewed Austin St. John. Interviewed Karen Ashley last week. I mean, crazy stuff is happening. So remember to follow, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. And y'all have a great one. See y'all next time.